Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I don't have any OPT greeting to give you. My heart is sad, I'm heavy, I'm tired, I'm weak. I never knew that something else, something so abstract and so strong can break my heart like this. My heart is broken and I don't know how to fix it. That's the worst part. And I'm tired, guys. And I know I'm echoing the feeling of over 100 million Nigerians right now. I know you feel how I feel. I have to find how to bury this thing deep inside me so that it stops hurting, so that I can move. I think that's what we all have to do. We don't have time to grieve. We don't have time to be sad. We don't have time to cry. We don't have time to talk about this for too long. It's going to happen. It's going to keep happening whether we talk about it or not. So we need to stop talking about it like it's news. We are living it. We are living it. We are in the middle of it. We're doing the hashtags, we're sharing the videos, we're keeping the evidence of how our government is brutalizing and raping and molesting and abusing and killing us and murdering us. Anyway, while we're trying to do, I think we can also try and undo. The first thing we can undo or stop doing is stop calling on the international community to come and save us. Please just stop it. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save us. The white people, our white saviors that we are calling, it's because of this white savior complex that they've given to us. They feel like saviors. They give us money, they give us charity organizations, they establish organizations that are supposed to protect us. And then they make us feel like we're incapable of helping ourselves. It's propaganda. We need to step out of it. The same way that we found the energy to step out beneath our government. Have you heard of the CIA? Have you not heard of countries, European countries, powerful countries, supporting terrorist organizations, funding terrorist organizations? You've heard accusations like that, right? So why are you acting like it's not possible in this case? They're the reason we're here today. Years ago, they came, raped us, took everything from us. If you don't believe me, read about Timbuktu and what happened there. They erased every evidence of civilization that Africa had and made it look like they came to save us. See? It's been a while they've been scamming us, and they're still scamming us, and we're still believing that scam. Please, our power is in our hands, so we need to look inside. They keep giving us money, keep loaning us money. IMF, World Bank, this one, that one. They know it's harmful to us, but they don't care. They say they are helping us. They make us believe they are helping us. They've never helped us. They've never helped us. All of our industries are in the hands of foreigners. That is a problem in the first place. Our graduates are selling clothes on Instagram. We're selling lifestyle, we're selling fashion, we're selling and buying. At most, we're business people. But our money keeps funneling out just to eat, just for ourselves to look good. We're not producing. We'll forever be underdeveloped if we're not industrialized. And the fact that we are not industrialized, I hope you stop tweeting at these people. They would sympathize with you, and that's the worst they will do. They will carry your news like they are reporting or reading the scorecard of some interesting game. They will nod and shake their head, and that's it. This period, now more than ever, you need to pay attention to what you're feeling and how you feel. You're doing right by your country, but you need to do right by yourself, because if you're a wreck, if you're a mess, you're no use to anybody. All those numbers that you're seeing flashing around, you need to call them if you feel overwhelmed. I am going to try and I'm going to go and meet up with a friend today, and I have my husband that I've been talking to. We've been sharing our frustrations together. We've cried together, you know. And me being in a foreign country, no one is going to get it, you know. I'm just going to surround myself with people who I know would get how I feel. Imagine my country's in chaos. That alone is just stressing me out just thinking about it. These are the few things that I've been holding on to hold myself together. Well, anyway. So let's all pay attention to mental health and try and stay strong. A strong mind is the one that leads a revolution, that partakes in a revolution, that effects change. If you're too crippled by what is happening around you, you will crash, right? So this is also me still trying to, this video recording, I haven't posted a video in a month. But this is me still trying to stay on track, you know, play my part and say what I have to say what I feel like saying, putting out there. And one of the things that I'm going to try and do from where I am is what I've also tried to do when this whole thing started, which is to read and understand where we're coming from. Maybe that way we'll know where we're going. You need to dust your books and start reading right now. This has become a battle, a physical battle that I don't think we're going to win. They have weapons, they have numbers, and until we can get the people with weapons on our side, we have nothing but our words and our minds. And that is what we're going to rely on right now. You have to dig deep within you and read and understand, ask questions, philosophize, whatever, just dig deep. This is a battle that we can only win here. If we don't win here, we cannot win here. But we have to win. We've already started this. We've kicked the wheel and it's spinning already. And we have to keep it spinning. I'm sorry to tell you, but now is not the time to be preaching and be calling on God. You see, God was what the Europeans gave us after giving us PTSD. They gave us God to heal us. They took away everything we knew. They stripped our identity. They took our gods, our smaller gods. They shook everything that we knew. They ripped the core out of Africa, ripped it, told us everything we know and we've been doing was stupid and wrong. And religion, the God of Abraham, the Abrahamic religion, is one of the things that they gave us. Okay? So now is not the time to be calling him and be thinking he's going to also come and save you. It is still the white savior complex that is worrying you. I mean, I'm not saying that don't be spiritual right now. We all need a spiritual center if we're going to get through this. And God knows that it's shaking for everyone right now. Right? It's like a crutch when you cannot walk and you need it to keep you standing. But you should just throw it away and use your legs and walk this journey, because nobody's coming to save you, okay? Our parents have been calling this God on top of political matters, on top of democracy since, and it has not worked. So it's not that they are shooting it that you feel like it will work. Like, let's not even do that, please. But don't come and start preaching. Do whatever you need to do to feel better, okay? Call on your God to strengthen you, to give you strength, to give you chakra. But not to take the soldiers off the streets, not to change your leaders' minds. It would not happen. Our parents that haven't kept quiet, please come and tell us what you did. Those that have kept quiet, you know, I finally agree. It's PTSD that is worrying them. They are broken in heart and in spirit. They've been broken so much, and that's why they've been telling us to keep quiet. That's why they've been telling us to shh. And now, they told us we did not hear, so they've used guns. But does that mean we'll hear? No. Okay? But if we're going to keep fighting, keep pushing, we need to learn from our parents' mistakes. We just can't do it as blindly as they did. They've carried placards since. Democracy is government for the people, of the people, by the people, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you a little something I've learned about democracy. Democracy was a tool of the West to destabilize all the other governments of the world. There are many countries that because they did not adopt democracy, they were seen as the bad guys. And that's the end. That was the end of it for them. there were different systems of government that had been operating in many countries that were fine for those countries. It did not mean that there were no human rights abuses. It did not mean there wasn't classism. But you know what else has entrenched itself with democracy so bad? It's capitalism. They go hand in hand. And capitalism and democracy doesn't mean that things are fair. It doesn't mean that things are where they should be. But they've carried this democracy and shoved it on us. And are we even enjoying the proceeds of democracy? No. Have we ever enjoyed democracy as a country? No. Now, I'm not saying that I know what the answer is, but all I know is this government, this democracy that we are currently in, this type that we are running now, we are running a different one from the ones that things are working where they are working. So for this democracy, it is not for us, it is not of us, it is not by us, and we need to topple it. It's something so weird for me to say because I'm not even in the country, I'm not in the protest grounds, and it feels like, hey, this one is just yarning and she doesn't know what's on ground. I know it's very possible, so please forgive me in advance. But we need to get rid of this government. And before we get rid of this government, one of the things that we also should start focusing our energy on is forming our own political parties. Everyone, start your political party in your house. Gather people. If you have influence, gather influence. If you know you can do it, think you can do it, believe you can do it, and start trying to do it. Okay? If you have like 5 people on ground, we will assess all of you and we'll pick one of you. All of you in the same range, all of you in the same generation. No article, no anybody. Just come as you are. You don't need money to run campaign on the streets. The streets are bloody. Nobody sends the streets. Run the campaign in your house. Run it on the internet. You've seen the power of the internet now more than ever in a country like Nigeria. You've seen it. Dear youth, please start. Let us start having our own parties, and parties as a multiple, not Nigerian Youth Democracy, not Youth Democratic Party, whatever. No, we need options. We need different philosophies, different agendas. You come forward with your party and tell us this is what I have to offer, and this is how I will do it different from where my parents don't do it. And you sign a contract, and if it's like 2 years, you don't do it. We review you and we fuck you off. Please, let's also pay attention to this part. I for one, I have no interest in politics or in having a political party. But if there is one I can be a part of, I will be a part of it. And I know I'll be useful to any party that I choose to join. I know I'm more of a right-brained person, right? I'm right-brained. And please, saying right-brain doesn't mean the absence of everything in the left brain. It's not either or, but I'm more right-brain person. I'm more of a creative. I'm more of a policy thinker, researcher. I'm into those things, okay? But I'm not the one who can stand in front of a crowd and be asking people to vote for them. I don't have that personality. I don't have that certain charisma. It's just not my thing. But if you have it, I will join your party. And I will tell you how to make this country better. I will submit my CV. If you want me, it's okay. It's not by force. Choose your team. Whatever, please, somebody should just make this happen. Oh, we need this. This constitution doesn't serve us. It never did, and it is what got us to where we are today. It is scam, it is rubbish, it is total rubbish. I've studied it from beginning to the end, and it is rubbish. There's no head or tail, there's no middle. It doesn't capture half of our problems, it doesn't address our actual problems. We've always been quite tribalist in this country, but now is not the time to play that card. It's like the North is like Nigeria in 30 years if things don't change. Poor levels of education, high levels of illiteracy, brainwashing, resignation to fate, laws that tell you to shush and not say anything, but heavy brainwashing. The North was once a powerful, powerful kingdom. Everything about it was beautiful. Everything about it serious. The culture in itself, right? The food, the women, the fashion, the style. It's part of what makes Nigeria Nigeria, right? They are the diverse in the diversity. So we can't just throw them away now because they are silent or they are not speaking as much as we want them to. They are also suffering from the same leadership that has gotten us to where we are today. In a way, religion superseding culture, or religion being so intertwined with culture and tradition, makes it also a bit harder. You know what? I can't even speak on the north. I can't, like, this. I don't know. But right now, I don't want us to be divided in that line. No, but I'm convinced, at least, that we need to get Buhari out of power. We need to put ourselves in places of power. We need to remove and dismantle this old power that is existing right now. These old guys in the Senate, in the presidency, judiciary, military. Everybody needs to come and be going. In fact, if you're above a certain age, the first law that we should make is just retire from public service. Please, you've done enough. I just want to say that for everyone. For that man in that video that kept singing the national anthem while he was being gunned down. These are the heroes. This is what it means to lay down your life for your country. They laid down their lives and the government took their lives. And we have to keep fighting for them. We cannot let ourselves go numb. Okay? We've been numb for a long time since this whole SARS police brutality thing started that we didn't see anything. We can't keep being numb again. We have to say something. We have to keep fighting. We have to fight for these people that have died. Rest in peace to everyone who has lost their lives to this. I don't know you personally, but I know you in my heart. You would forever be a part of my story. You'd forever be a part of my freedom, because we would keep fighting for the freedom even though you're gone. And to every family out there that has been affected, we grieve with you. These guys did not die in vain. We promise they did not die in vain. And we are sorry that we let it get to this point. I mean, I saw someone's lungs outside. I try to shield myself from those images, but they're everywhere. You cannot help but see it. People crying as they try to stop the bleeding. People crying as they're watching people dying. Right there. It just breaks the heart. And it's not about to get better. It's not. So we need to do something. You know, my mood is literally fluctuating from, yay, we need to do something, power to the people, to, oh, fuck, I'm so tired. I just want to crumble and cry. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm not saying this with as much conviction as we all need. But I know we can all find it in our hearts to be strong. As I'm trying to be strong, you're also trying to be strong. Let's share messages of strength and of hope. Let's keep sharing messages of strength and of hope. It doesn't mean that we're forgetting the people that have died if we're not crying or grieving or lying on the floor. It means that we're trying to avenge their deaths. Let vengeance drive us. I pray that we find the strength we need for victory. My heart weeps, Nigeria, and I weep with you, and you weep with me, and we're all one in this grief that we're going through. But yes, power to the people. As tired as I am, as manic as I'm behaving, I believe we can do this. Thank you for watching. Aluta continua.